What is your name?
My name is Ernesto Nera. I prefer Ernie.
What is your illness?
I have been diagnosed with MS in short.
What is multiple sclerosis or MS?
Quickest example is there's a coating called the myelin sheath, and that is like wires. They have a coating over the copper, right? Now, the covering over the copper, we'll call that myelin, the protective that goes over my nerves. So there's a nerve, there's a protective coating. What MS does, it attacks the coating. So I have exposed wires, and whenever I send a signal, thoughts would move this, move that, it starts to spark, causes problems, and I have that throughout inside my brain, down my spine.
How long have you had MS?
I'm roughly going on 2.5 years now. About 3 years, roughly. The MS hasn't gotten so severe that it's affecting my ability to walk. Speaking clearly, thinking clearly, it's getting me.
With having MS, have you ever found yourself getting frustrated?
Oh, heck yeah. You know, it's just those little things I want to do, or if I'm trying to answer my kid's question and I want to give a good, intellectual answer, I sound like a bumbling idiot because it's hard to make things connect, and I can't sound articulate when I speak, and it's very frustrating.
Through MS, has your faith in God wavered at all?
It's changed some. I was at times guilty of being bitter towards God. I'm like, how could you let this happen to me? How was this part of your plan? How am I being useful right now? I need to play with my kids. I can't do stuff with them. How am I supposed to work? I love to eat. You don't work, you don't eat. I love to eat. Yeah, so I need to work. And that's not happening. So I have frustrations with that. But this disease has forced me to show a little more mercy towards a handicapped individual. I'm like, I was pretty heartless to those that I saw that had mental disorders. Man, it's all in your head. Quite literally, for me, it's all in my head, down my spine, but it forced me to show some mercy, be a lot more kind to those. I mean, I had examples with my father. He's in a wheelchair. But what's hard to accept is that I get when someone goes ahead and you drink, you drive, you crash, you could get hurt, you're paralyzed. That was a preventative thing. MS, I have no idea how I got it, but I was told it's not really preventable. What the heck? Oh, already given a bad card? And that's what I deal with.
Your relationship with God, is it stronger now, or has it kind of fluctuated, or like where are you at?
I would say it's a little on the stronger side. I'm more open, and I communicate more times in prayer than I was before. I've learned to try my best to think before I speak or do something. Am I supposed to learn something through this? Is it for me or for someone else? Because, there's times where God says, I created that individual to have issues for my glory. Because I'm going to work through him to cause the masses to see that God can do anything. Look at this guy, he's kind of messed up. He's been restored, or despite his disability, he done great things because he has his faith in God, not in himself. Because when you have issues with yourself physically, I can't do this, and you become, I think, useless. You're like, I can't do anything because I'm small, or I have this, or I have that. I can't do anything. That mentality goes away because you're focused on God, and you're like, I can do anything through Christ who strengthens me.